What up, guys? Total Control 871. Alright, back here at Superior Court, and I got a notice in the mail yesterday informing me of a pre-arrest notice. This is in regards to the Officer Sheppard's perjury unlawful ticket case that is currently being appealed in Superior Court here. Let's see, so I came out today and I spoke with the court clerk, Miss Vanessa, and basically Miss Vanessa got everything corrected and righted. She telephoned or communicated with Egg Harbor Township Court and let them know that the matter is all under one matter to be appealed in this court. So I got a copy of my case file. I'm waiting for transcripts. They said today they just got the transcripts for the Officer Sheppard's perjury case, and yeah, so I'll be looking for the transcripts. They said they're going to put something on the I'll be receiving notification as to when the appeal is going to happen. Hopefully that's far enough in advance now, because I mean, I need to be able to read this transcript and have adequate time to go over it and to put together as best I can a brief. Yeah, so I mean, depending on what the notice is, I might have to come back out here again in motion to have it put, off a little bit more, maybe somewhere in, I don't know, July or something like that, to at least give myself the best possible shot, to do the best that I can here. Appellate Division in Trenton, that is still on the back burner for the moment. I do need to make my way out there. There's a couple of things that I need to check on out there, as well as see if I can get in contact with Mr. Pozzo's attorney. And like I said before, I need them to understand, what's going on, how the state of New Jersey is trying very hard to play this very dangerous game of liability hot potato. They're trying to shift their liability like the proverbial street hustler with the pea and the shell, and they constantly move it around because, so that's what I'm dealing with here today. Out here with the Black Rider. Black Rider's doing pretty good. This guy, I have no idea what the hell is about to happen, but I think I want to get the hell out of here before whatever's going to happen happens. Let's see. Yeah, so once again, Miss Vanessa to the rescue. She's the court clerk. I have no idea what her exact title is. I don't know if she's the chief. All I know is that woman is absolutely incredible. That's not to say that she's on my side or on your side as the defendant. The woman is definitely no nonsense. But she has earned my immense respect. It's not that she's for you, but she's definitely not against you. She just does her job, and she does it incredibly well. Matter of fact, so well that it's adding to my anxiety. I believe at the end of June she said that she'll be retiring, and this court is about to lose her. And I just get this, I've already been here a couple of times when she's either been on vacation or her day off or whatever the case may be. And you speak to the other clerks, and they're good at their job too. But you tend to get this deer in a headlight look, and it's like, they all end up saying, well, we got to ask Miss Vanessa, So she was incredible. She's actually been with the state for 27 years. Wishing you happy retirement. Enjoy it. Sounds like you earned it. Yeah, I don't know. Can anybody convince her to stay on a little bit longer? A little bit longer. But yeah, so yeah, she's definitely a rock here. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing today. So Egg Harbor Township has been set straight over the fines matter. Yeah, so I also in the mail got a second notice of suspension of driver's license. So apparently my driver's license isn't suspended as of yet. I guess they're like giving a second notice or whatever. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care how many notices they send out, I am never going to pay any kind of surcharge for Officer Sheppard's perjury. Let me make this crystal clear. If for whatever reason the judge or the DMV or whatever it was, you know, just humor me with this. If they were to say, Mr. Dunbar, if you give us 1 penny, that will vacate your suspension. Guess who is not giving 1 penny? You understand? Officer Sheppard's told bold-faced lies on the stand, and it is absolutely sickening the way the police seem to get away with this. I'm going to link it down below. I just read a story. Excuse me. Oh, man, the pollen season. The pollen, it's everywhere. I'll link it down below. Philadelphia police officer, a couple of them actually, they conspired, malicious prosecution. They locked the man away for 3 years awaiting trial. You know, that's absolutely barbaric that a person has to wait. Excuse me again. Oh, the botanical, I don't want to be too graphic. The tree jizz, it's all in the air, man. Absolutely barbaric that they would lock a man away to await multiple years just to have his day in court. And then, of course, insult to injury, that court date would then be inundated with officers just telling bold-faced lies on the stand. Now, having said that, this man was facing a gun charge that he had allegedly fired a gun at police. What was it? The friend of the man testified and allocuted that it wasn't the accused, but that he himself had fired a gun straight up in the air. There's a whole argument as to why in the hell you have these type of people in your circle. Why are you associated with people running around with guns that are discharging them in the air or at anybody else? There's a whole argument right there for that. But nevertheless, it also speaks to how broken the justice system is. I'm not even going to get off onto a tangent on the whole Meek Mill's things. It's an absolute insult that Meek Mills would have himself to be the face of criminal justice reform. Get the fuck out of here, all right? You're a goddamn criminal. You're dealing drugs and guns, and you want to sit here and advocate for me? See, I'm about to get off onto my soapbox again. And I mean billionaires, elected officials are just flocking to you, swarming to you. I don't get this. I don't get this at all. You know, that man, that was that man, the court case in Philly with the cops lying, he was awarded $10 million. $10 million. Now, while true, I was not in jail for 3 years, thank God, but the 2 months was definitely enough to do a great deal of psychological damage that I am still dealing with today. And then, of course, there's Officer Ralph Burke, who arrested me. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Now, whether the man was innocent or not, it dealt with guns. Okay? Very, very dangerous things. Yet I am arrested and locked away for this bicycle. And nobody seems to give a shit. Is this the message that Philadelphia is sending out in other places? Guns okay, bikes not so much. Guns okay, bikes not so much. What's so dangerous about this thing? I don't get it. Does it threaten your stock portfolio? Are you gripped with fear that the populace will wake up from the hypno-mind fuck that they have been seduced into believing? That all these cars that you're so addicted to, that without them, your life comes to an end. We see that your car owners are given their defense attorneys, a cyclist not. Why? Because a cyclist is seen as trivial, not severe, insignificant. Well, that is until it comes time to lock us up for doing absolutely nothing but riding our bicycles in a peaceful, law-abiding fashion. I don't know. Maybe we cyclists need to start picking up a few guns, seeing as how everybody seems to think that they're A-OK. Total Control, 871.